Hi guys, it's Shell, Sunbury Housewives. Welcome back to another DIY. If you're new to our channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see future DIYs. Today, I am taking yet another Dollar Tree ornament and upcycling it to make a adorable farmhouse ornament for your Christmas tree that you are sure to love. So let's go ahead and get into the video. First thing I do is remove the tags from this deer head ornament that the Dollar Tree has. I grabbed the white one that has the glitter, so I'm removing the Chanel wire thing around it and the little berries and greenery that's attached to it, and I'm going to set the greenery aside because I'm going to use that later. I take 5 of the bigger popsicle sticks that the Dollar Tree has. I tape them together and I line them up. I take another popsicle stick and just make sure that I have it straight and draw a line at the top and the bottom so that I can make my cuts. I honestly do not know what size this is. I did not measure it. I just made it big enough so that the deer head would fit nicely on it. I take another stick and I draw lines at the bottom and then another one at the top so that I can do crossbars. And then I'll cut those off. Taking my hot glue gun, I attach those smaller sticks, one at the top and one at the bottom. So now I'm also going to drill holes at the top of this ornament. So I measured in 1/2 inch from either side, and then I'm just going to drill a small hole through the entire wood piece. Now using my Waverly chalk paints, here I'm using the plaster and I just dry brush. I have barely any paint on my brush and I'm just sloppily, there's that word again, going over the wood piece and not doing a full coverage. I want some of that wood to show through. So I'm gonna paint both the front and the back and the top and bottom pieces. And then I'll go in with the mineral and just dry brushing some of the mineral over this as well. And this is just gonna add a little bit of distressing to it. And I do this on the front and the back as well. To soften up some of the harsher paint lines with the mineral, I just take the sanding sponge and lightly go over it to soften it up. So I'm taking the hazelnut paint in the Waverly and I'm gonna paint the deer head. I paint everything except for the antlers using the hazelnut. Now while I let that dry, I took some of the wire. I got this wire from Dollar Tree in the automotive section, and I cut off a big piece, and I'm just going to take it from the back into the front, get the length that I want, and then I am going to take a skewer and just wrap the ends around a couple times, and then I'll snip off the excess that I don't want. And I do this for both sides. Now for the antlers, I'm going to mix the hazelnut and the plaster together. But before I actually mix the paint, I'm going to use some of this plaster and give the antlers a good coat of just the plaster because I want to get rid of some of that glitter. So then while that was still a little wet, I went ahead and just brushed on the mixture to give the effect of the antler look. Now using the ink Waverly chalk paint, I paint the nose and the eyes and the mouth. So now it's time to attach the deer head to the wood piece. And I'm just using hot glue. This is such a light ornament. I didn't think that E6000 was necessary. So I'm just gonna hot glue that right into the middle of the board where I like it. And then I hot glue some jute twine around the deer head. And then I add the greenery back onto the deer. And I just think this is adorable. I think my husband's gonna love it. He's a hunter. So here it is finished. Let me know what you think. This is how it ends up, but I did tie a simple little bow and I added it about here. So tell me if you like it better with or without the bow. Let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and I will see you next time. Bye guys.